Hey guys! So it is time for a very long video as I fix my camera here. I hope you guys enjoy this. I am actually going to be giving you guys my roundup for February, which I still hadn't done. Endy's been having a lot of lows lately and I've just been tired. I got done with my intro to education class and went into my first math class, and it is killing me. If I didn't have friends that knew math to help, I would be failing this class. There is no doubt about that. I would be sunk and it would be over. And that is all about there is to it for that. And I have one more class to do. And I'm only really into the first week of this. And math teachers, anybody that does a lot of math, I have a lot of you are stronger than I am. I completely forgot what the word is, but you are definitely a lot stronger than me, that's for sure. I hate math. I hate it with a passion. Math is not for me. Alright, so this video is going to be a roundup of what I read last month, as well as books that I am adding to my shelf, as well as a book haul and what I'm getting rid of. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit longer than my normal videos. This will actually be posting on the site here this coming week. Other things, this is also an update to the site. Starting next week, basically, coming this Sunday, we are going to be going down to no more than 3 posts a day. So there will be a meme, 1 to 2 book reviews, and then a promo post sometimes. This change is coming because the summer is getting here. School is kicking my butt. School is kicking almost everybody's butt, and jobs and just life is getting in the way. And I really, really want to just kind of take down some of the stress of trying to get so many books done in such a small amount of time. So we apologize if this messes with anybody else's schedules. A lot of this is going to mean that some of the books that we've had for a while are not going to be reviewed very quickly. I know that my personal calendar for what I'm doing and what my girls are doing has been elongated out all the way till I think November. So just things are being pushed down the calendar just a little bit. So we apologize to the publishers and authors and PR companies that have sent us things to review, that things are going to be coming out a little bit later than what had been anticipated. Alright, so without further ado, here is what I finished last month. So some of these I actually read before last month. I just now finally got a finished copy of it. This is one of them. This is Reign the Earth. This book was so good. For the life of me, I could not tell you anything that happened in it. I read this as an ARC a couple months ago, but it was amazing. You can check out my review online on the site if you want to find out more about it. But in the flap it says, she is a daughter of the desert and she has magic in her blood. And I remember nothing. I don't remember what her name was. Was it Shalaya? Something like that. I think I was reading it trying to see if I can remember anything that happened. I remember nothing, but it was so good and I'm so excited to have a finished copy of it. The next one is actually 2 books here, but I'm only keeping the black one. This actually came in my fairy loot. This is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, and I have not been a fan of Holly Black's books, unfortunately. I have DNF'd pretty much everything that I have ever started from her. I have DNF'd everything. Endy only ended up liking Doll Bones. She still has her signed copy of that. But this one I loved so much, I actually grabbed the Barnes & Noble exclusive cover, so I have both of them now. I probably might actually keep both of these. They're so gorgeous, and I can pretty much kick myself that I had skipped that month for Owlcrate because we knew that it was going to be The Cruel Prince, and since I haven't had as much luck with her titles, I didn't want to have all these multiple copies of this book, and now it's like, oh, I'm gonna pray and hope and chant and cross my fingers and toes and anything else I can cross and hope that they will still have boxes of that coming this, what is it, this Black Friday or right before their Christmas sale, so I can get one. Also, as an update, I have canceled all of the different boxes except for Uppercase. We're getting the next 2 Owlcrate books and the next 2 fairy loot boxes, and then that will be it for those. Ipsy's been canceled. I'm just trying to weed out a lot of the boxes because I don't have time to read all these books that are coming via the boxes. When I will turn this around so you guys can see this massive hoard of books over here that I still haven't gotten to. So I'm really just trying to hopefully get to those and things that are on my review shelf that have just been sitting there because it's now overflowed to the floor, and I really do just need to get through that. I really do need to get that empty. So I'm hoping that by cutting down how many books I'm doing for review each week, which for me personally I'm doing anywhere from 3 to 4 books. Currently I was doing 8 books a week, so it's 2 books a day over between Sunday and Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, and then Rachel, Katie, and Jaden were taking up the rest of the week. I have come to terms with that. It's just too much. I would really like to be able to, you know, take 2 to 3 days to read one large title if I need to, instead of having to stay up until like 2 a.m. to get 1 book finished. So it's gotten to the point where I've kind of been burned out by books, I guess you could say. So I'm really hoping that this kind of opens it up where I can take my time a little bit more. I can read more stuff that I actually own versus just for review, and just kind of have a lot more fun with it than what I have been having, because when it starts to feel like a lot of work, then you kind of lose the enjoyment of having it, which really sucks. Alright, so the next one is The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. This was our book club book a couple, I think 2 months ago, 3 months ago, something like that. The book was amazing. This is also an OwlCrate exclusive cover. I think the sticker is on the inside of here. Yeah, there it is there, where it's signed. And this book was great. I cannot wait until book 2, which is in his sister's point of view. The next one I actually grabbed from Books A Million. This is Daughter of the Siren Queen. This is book 2 to Daughter of the Pirate King. I haven't read this one yet, but I'm really excited to do so. If you haven't checked these out, you definitely need to. These are from Fievel and Friends, I think. Yeah, Fievel and Friends, yes. Very great series. I do wish that the titles would have been different because it's like a dead giveaway, but I'll live. Alright, so next is Internet Famous. This actually came in a book box a while back ago as well that I just got to it, and I thought I was going to hate it because a lot of this is set in text messages and stuff, but I actually really loved it. I finished this book I think in like less than a day. This is from Danica Stone, and it was so good. I'm definitely going to have to check out her other book. She has one called All the Feels. It's on the back of this. I don't know if that's going to focus. Oh, it looks like it's going to. Yeah, I'm using my camera so you can actually see these things now. It's amazing. The next one is a paperback copy of Carve the Mark. I cannot wait for book 2. I think it was called Fate of something. The only reason why I grabbed this was because in the back of it we have the Divergent epilogue of We Can Be Mended. I still have not read it. This has just been sitting on my table over there, and I haven't read it, and it's like it's not even that large. It's not even that large. I mean, it's just what? Let's see. I can show you how many pages this is right here. It's this thick. That's it. That's all the little booklet is. It's that thick, and I still have not read it, and I'm a horrible person, and I love Divergent, and I haven't read it, and it's horrible. It's just horrible. Oh, so this is a duology. I did not know that. So the conclusion of Carve the Mark is coming April 10th. The Fates will be in your hands. Cool. So I grabbed that because of that. I actually got that book for free because Books A Million was doing all these cards where you could get $10 off if you signed up for the free magazine. So I did a whole bunch of those and got a whole bunch of free books. Can't say no to free books. See, the next one is The Witch and the Werewolf by Michelle Hoff. I love her, and I love her paranormal magical series. These are amazing, and she has sent us, well, she sent me a whole bunch of them, and she signed all of them to me. So this one was really good. I think the review for this has already gone up. Should have anyway. But if you haven't checked these out, you definitely need to. Let's see. Next is my ARC of Reign of the Fallen, thanks to Razorbill. I actually have a finished copy of this too that I grabbed from Books A Million. Or did I get that from Razorbill? I don't remember. It came from somewhere. But Endy currently has it being held hostage. This was actually our pick for the Tampa Book Club for this month. Next month, we are actually going to be meeting the 1st of April, the first Saturday in April at noon at the Barnes & Noble on Dale Mabry Boulevard, I think is what it's called. It's Dale Mabry, I know that much. So you guys can check us out there. We will actually be meeting in the teen section. There's like a bench back there. We'll be meeting back there. And our pick of the month is Dorothy Must Die, which is also the book club pick for next month for April for the Winter Haven Book Club via the library. So that's a twofer. It's a twofer. 2 book clubs, 1 book. So the next one is a copy of City of Bones in the original paperback. I paid like $1 for this thing from the library. I had to save it. I actually didn't have this copy, so it's gonna go into my hoard of Shadowhunter books, which is over there. And Cassandra Clare officially has 1 full shelf on that shelf, and then I know she has 1 full shelf, which is the bottom shelf over on my keep shelves that are behind me. So that's always fun. Got the sticker off. So there is that one. Again, this is another one. If you haven't read the series, you definitely need to. Last but not least is another one I grabbed for $1. This is from Jennifer Almentrott. I actually have this in paperback, but I found this at the library used bookstore for $1, and it's a hardback. I was so excited. It's a hardback. This was a really good book. I wish that she would have done a sequel to this or something, because it was so amazing. And I want a book 2. I need a book 2. And oh my god, my neck is itching. I don't wear necklaces very often, and I got this one as a present to myself. I love Moonstone, and it's also my birthstone for July. Because I don't care for rubies, and it's irritating me. It's irritating me to no end because I'm not used to wearing them. It took me a while to get used to this too. I've got a Fitbit and an Apple Watch, and it doesn't bother me as much as what it did, but it's still definitely something to get used to. Definitely something to get used to if you're not used to it. Alright, so stuff that came in the mail. So today we got Transformed POTUS. We actually have already reviewed this. I'm not exactly sure why they sent another copy, but there is that one. I'm going to make a stack over here. The next one is The Heart Between Us. This is thanks to Thomas Nielsen. I thought this looked so adorable. This looks so cute. And this says she always wanted a different heart, but she never expected the adventure that would come with it. Let's see, we'll do those in a second. The next one is by Lynn Slaughter. I actually won this, and it says, It Should Have Been You. So there's that one. And the name sounds so familiar, but I'm not exactly sure why. What else? Did she write anything else that I know of? Doesn't look like it. This actually came with bookmarks, a little bookmark and a card. No, it doesn't say anything else. But this one deals with living in her sister's shadow has never been more dangerous. So there's that one. The next one is one that Endy actually won, and it is called Typewriter Rodeo. Real People, Real Stories, Custom Poems. So there's that one. There's the back of that. So that's pretty interesting. This is on sale April 3rd. Let's see. So next is, we actually grabbed these from GameStop. If you don't know, T-Turtle came out with some playing card, a game for playing cards. I still hadn't opened this. It's been sitting here forever. It kind of reminds me of basically of Exploding Kittens, but this is unicorns instead. And just a thought, if you decide to grab this and you have the Exploding Kittens edition, we have the Not Safe for Work Exploding Kittens edition, and it's fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I love it. And apparently my battery is dying. Let's see if I can plug this in. Wonder if I can plug this in or not. That is the wrong cord. Well, poo. Haha, here's a cord. Hopefully this doesn't kill this. Now if I can get in the right stupid hole. Hey guys, I'm back. So I had to change out my battery, so that happened. So anyway, back to what I was saying, that if you have Exploding Kittens and you have the Not Safe for Work edition, it's hilarious. It's so hilarious. It's not overly, you know, R-rated, disgusting type thing. It's just, they're hilarious. The Unstable Unicorns one, not so much. Not so much. It's bad. It's really, really bad. Really bad. I kind of wish I wouldn't have bought them because I can't return them. And it's really, really bad. So you've been warned. Don't get those. Get these. These are fine. I've seen some of these cards. So you get a little rule book and then the cards that are in this nice little box. And I really hope they decide to do a digital one of these because we really love the application that's on the phones for Exploding Kittens. Alright, so next up is going to be a slight little giveaway. We have 5 sample books of Restore Me. Cannot wait for this to come out. And actually, it's out already, isn't it? Yes, that's right. I forgot it's already out. So these are going to get given away anyway. I'm going to be making up some swag packs so you guys can win these. I know some people decide they collect them. So when I saw them, I was like, I have to grab those. The next one is Reclaiming Sophie Snow. This is book 2 to the Evaporation of Sophie Snow. I'm going to give this lady a new name. This is by Mary Weber. If you don't know her, she is the author of the Storm Siren series, which is like, you know, fantasy. This one goes into sci-fi, and I'm going to be rereading book 1 so I can read book 2. I love these covers. I love her writing, so I'm really excited. Alright, the next one is an ARC thanks to Tortine. Oh, that's right. This one is thanks to Thomas Nielsen, by the way. Almost forgot that. This one's by Tortine. This one comes out in May. And this one says, anger is power, freedom, progress, courage, action, and strength. Anger is a gift. So there's that one. Let's see. There's a thing in here about what this book is about. It would appear there is not. So on the back of this it says, it's been blurbed as, this author joins the powerhouse ranks of Jason Reynolds and Angie Thomas in this much needed and beautifully crafted examination of police brutality in the lives of high school students. You will fall in love and you will learn. Yes, anger is a gift. So there's that one. The next one is The Dark Intercept. I actually grabbed this from Amazon. I actually ended up with 2 copies of this, so one of them will be given away or tossed into my sale pile. There's only 1 copy. I wonder what I did with the other one. I don't know. I'm thinking I might have already showed you guys a copy of this a couple of weeks ago, because this was in my stack of stuff to get rid of. But there is that. So we can put that one over there. The next one is Girls Who Code. Osmani and Andy got chosen for the tour for this, for the site. And this posted, I'm going to say either this week. I'm pretty sure it posted this week. Yes. This is thanks to Penguin, Workhouse, Penguin, or Young Readers. These are middle grade books. But Andy, I think in her review, she stated that it was like a little bit low for her, a little too high for Henry, so it's like somewhere right in between, which is the norm for middle grade books. So this is an activity book where you can do a whole bunch of cracking the code activities, and it was really cute. I really kind of like it. There's like a word search in here and a whole bunch of different stuff. And then the actual book is Lights Music Code. I think this is book 3 of the series is what it said. Yeah, here's the other one. Girls Who Code, The Friendship Code, and let's see if I can read that. Team BFF, Race to the Finish. So there's these. Really cute, not nice and thin, you know, just something to get the kids started. Looks more of an easier title maybe for beginner middle schoolers. So not too in-depth, so it's pretty good. Okay, let's see. The next one is one that I actually won, which is Batman from Marie Lu. This one is actually going up onto my get rid of list, and it's signed, by the way. This is more about a book about Bruce Wayne versus Batman, because he's a teenager in it. I haven't had the best luck with these at all. I know that I ended up DNFing Wonder Woman. This one wasn't much better. I am excited for was it Catwoman? I love Sarah J Maas, but I'm so scared that it's gonna suck, basically. I really still kind of wonder if the publisher gave these authors full reign to do what they wished, or if they gave them, like I said, guidelines that they had to follow. Because if they did, I wish that they would have lessened those guidelines, because Wonder Woman just felt like a surface story, and this one didn't really have much to do about Batman at all. So it was a little weird. I mean, you take these powerhouse authors and then you put them in a little box, and that kind of sucks. The next one that I DNF'd is A Short History of the Girl Next Door. This one, the boy in this really just kind of pissed me off. Kind of the way that he describes things when he's talking about the girls and stuff like that, just, it wasn't for me at all. It wasn't for me. The next one is from Carol Rhonda Lab. This is called Troublemakers. This one just didn't work out for us either. I think Andy read this or attempted to. I think she said it was kind of on the slower side and just kind of boring. So there's that one. The next one is thanks to Bethany House. This is we were on a tour for. I don't think this is posting yet. I don't remember. Or it might have. I think it might have already. This is, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. This one was really good. Historical fiction. Very beautifully written. I love historical fiction. This one, definitely good if you're looking for something. And I love these covers. They're so pretty. It's gorgeous. Okay, let's see. The next one is The Tomes from Harper Teen. This one could have been a lot better. This was supposed to be pegged towards, what is it? Cassandra Clare meets Gangs of New York. And although it started out really, really good, I didn't like most of it. It was very slow. Very, very slow. I think it could have been better, but it just kind of, if I remember correctly, I think it had a lot of descriptions in it. And it just kind of slowed the story down a lot. We didn't need them. The next one is called Fandom, Fic Writers, Vitters, Gamers, Artists, and Cosplayers. This is one that Andy read a couple of weeks ago. This is from 21st Century Books, so thank you for that. This is a division of Lerner Publishing Group. This one, she said it was really interesting, that it really didn't give her any new information about fandoms, but if you are just getting into fandoms and wanting to know about like fanfic and fan edits and, you know, how to make stuff up and cosplaying and stuff, that this is definitely a book to check out. See, the next one is one that I'm very sad that Andy did not enjoy, and it is the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. She didn't even make it completely through book 1, which makes me very sad. I found these all look brand new. I found them at the used bookstore for trade credit, and they look brand new, they look brand new, and I'm so sad that she didn't enjoy it. So sad. So the next two books is the same book that we have 2 copies of, that I'm really sad that I did not enjoy this, and it is The Way I Used to Be. This was our book club book for this month for the Winter Haven Book Club, and we both had copies, and it started out really, really good, and then it just kind of fell by the wayside, I guess you could say, where it started out amazing. You know, this girl ends up getting raped by her brother's best friend and somebody that basically that had been family, and then it goes into like you know, her PTSD of the day after, and then after that when she goes back to school and stuff, it just kind of dies. The story just kind of died for all of us. we didn't have the best of luck with that one at all. And last but not least, if I can actually reach it over here, is another one that I DNF'd this week. And I'm so sad because I've had these. These have been sitting on my bookshelf behind me here for a couple of months, and I finally got around to having this open space to start reading them. And I read like the first chapter or so and just was very confused and very bored, and I'm kind of dead inside. Yeah. I loved her other title, which is teen. This is adult fantasy. That was teen paranormal, kind of paranormal fantasy, I guess you could say, which was The Savage Song. It's over there behind me, actually, like over in this section somewhere. Yes. Over there by my Demogorgon. Her other series, A Darker Shade of Magic, is apparently just not for me, though. I'm so sad. So sad. I had all 3 books signed by her. I didn't like it. Tears. Currently, I just finished up a couple days ago. I finished up Orphan Monster Spy. I don't remember the author's name, but you can check that out. I posted a picture on Instagram. Currently, I am reading More Than We Can Tell by Bridget Creamer. She is the author of Letters to the Lost, which was beyond amazing. This one's really good too. Like, I love her writing. She just like pulls you into the story. She holds you hostage until the story's done, and you just can't help to feel everything that these characters are feeling. And then next after that, I will be reading something. I don't remember. And this is all going to be posting for next week, actually. So that's always fun. Can't beat speed reading, can ya? Let's see, yes, More Than We Can Tell, and then I'm going to be doing American Panda by Gloria Cho, The Hate List by Jennifer Brown, which is this month's book club book of the month for the Books A Million book club, which we will be meeting in Lakeland at the Books A Million at Lakeside at 5 p.m. on the 23rd. Let's see, Ready Player One will be next. Endy is just finishing up the Bolds, and then let's see, that is everything for me until the following week, which I don't have filled out yet. So definitely a busy week. I'm actually gonna go get glasses today. I'm so excited to go pick out new glasses. These are like 3 years old and are dying. These are my glasses that are called Holly Black, which I think is hilarious. I was reading Holly Black's book wearing Holly Black glasses. Can't beat that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this extremely long video, and I am so sorry about it being in 2 parts because my battery decided to die. I tried to put it into the iMovie thing, but it was being a jerk, so I just decided to post this in 2 separate videos. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, and we will see you guys next week. If you guys have any tips for something that you want to see on the site or in these videos, please let us know in the comments below. And I'm out of here. Bye. It's not turning off.